Hello, everybody. Welcome to NJ Thrive's Small Business Webinars. Today is Thursday, November 9th, and you are attending our weekly webinar created to help New Jersey small business owners like you start, grow, and thrive. Thank you for attending today. I am your host, Uzma Sheikh, a consultant here at NJSBDC, which stands for New Jersey Small Business Development Centers Network, and it is a statewide program powered by the SBA, Small Business Administration, and partners alike to help small businesses in New Jersey with three key things. And those are no cost small business consulting, training and events just like this one starting at $0, and exclusive small business resources. Now, if you look at the map on the right there, that's the map of New Jersey, of course, and you'll see the counties of New Jersey. But where you see the small SBDC logos is where our regional centers are located, about 11. So if you are situated or your business is situated in one of those counties, then please feel free to go to njsbdc.com and request counseling from there. While I introduce this webinar and what we're going to be discussing, please feel free to let us know in the chat who you are, what your small business is about, what you do. And you never know who you might find, your next investor, supporter, cheerleader, friend. So let us know in the chat. All right, so the agenda. We have headlines, then we have the presentation from our speaker, and then we have our Q&A session. And let's get to the headlines. So we have three. And those are, I'll go to the first one from NJEDA, which is a press release released just 3 days ago. And this is open applications for the next round of funding for the Historic Property Reinvestment Program on Wednesday, November 29th. So 20 days from today, and this will open at November 29th and close February 29th at 2 p.m. So if you're interested, please go ahead and look to apply on that website. And all these links that I'm talking about will be shared in the chat. Second is the Biden administration making good on promise to Black-owned businesses as SBA loans reach $1 billion milestone. I believe we had shared a press release from the SBA some weeks back. And this is just an update on that for Black-owned businesses, the SBA has surpassed the $1 billion mark in lending for the third year, which doubles the 2020 fiscal year goal. If you'd like to know more, of course, go ahead and take a look. Third and final link is from NJBIA, New Jersey Business and Industry Association, and $5 $5 million in gains grants for apprenticeship programs available, released on November 6th, so just 3 days ago. Online technical assistant workshop will be held November 20th at 1 p.m. for employers, trade associations, labor associations, and other eligible organizations interested in applying for grants. Registration will be available here. It has to be completed by the 19th. Again, go ahead and click on that link to register if that is of interest to you. All right, some housekeeping rules for us for this webinar. If you have any questions, then please feel free to put them in the Q&A box, not the chat box. There are two separate boxes. If you put them in the chat, they'll just get lost with the links that we're sharing with, things from our audience. And we want to address your questions at the end during the Q&A session. If you'd like to receive slides from the speaker from today, then please complete a survey. It's very brief. And at the end, once you complete it, you'll receive a link. I'm sorry, not in any email or so, but just a page that gives you the link after completion of the survey. All right, so we have a familiar face today. You'll know her, Marggiori Salas, NJSBDC Marketing Consultant, for 5 marketing trends to boost your sales. this holiday season and beyond. And Marjorie, welcome. It's always so good to have you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Very thankful for everyone joining us today. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be able to present to you. We're going to have an amazing holiday sales season. So let's get into it. Are you guys ready? Well,
We're so ready.
let me share my screen now.
Yep. There we go. We're good.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Once again, welcome everyone. Thank you for your time. I'm very, very excited to be here. I want to make sure that you have an super amazing end of the year. Whether you have a product or a service, I hope all these 5 simple tools help you get an amazing, amazing sales goal for your end of the year and help you forecast for 2024. So the topic that we're going to talk about is 5 marketing trends to boost your sales this holiday season. I know for everyone, it's a season to buy, it's a season to sell, it's a season to make that transaction. Everyone is either buying, it's either selling. So you have to get into the right mindset of where you're going to be. And before I move into any further, I want you to know by you registering, attending this webinar, this is not a one-way street where I'm going to ramp myself and give you loads of information. I want you to activate your chat box, and all of you that are attending, give me a thumbs up to know that you are there on the other side, that you are learning what I'm giving you, that you are there, that I have your attention, and that we are both communicating. All right, are you guys ready? I want to see the thumbs up. I'm opening up the chat box and I want to make sure that everyone is engaged. Everyone is here. I'm looking at all at you. I see thumbs up. Carla, Nuria Diaz, thank you so much. Marel Cormes, Vanja, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So now that I know that I'm in a two-way communication with you guys, it's a season. Remember this. Are you buying? Are you selling? Which side are you going to be on? And it's all about the money. It's all about having a strong end of the year so you're able to forecast to 2024. Let's go. All right. So what is marketing and how do your sales align, right? These are some of the questions that when I was writing this, I put myself in your shoes. I'm also a small business owner. I own a marketing and advertising agency. I've been in business for over 10 years. I will not tell you how old I am. But I know that for small business owners, you always think like, oh, what is marketing? Is it about promotion? How do I not align the sales? Like it's just creating more content, or like, how do I put all the pieces of the puzzle together? Why is it important, right? Is it just about being loud, or is it about communicating the right message? And how can I help you achieve your sales goal, right? Because that's the most important thing. We want to make sure that you have a strong end of 2023 so you're able to have an amazing 2024. And yes, it's all about holiday marketing. It's about your family and your friends. And I know that it might be a little difficult or different when I mention, family and friends, because they see your product from a different perspective. But you have to come together and visualize your product as a whole and take on the holiday marketing. Are you guys ready for what's next? Let's go for step number 1, right? This is very, very popular, very, very young. It's something that it has become lately. It's become the next big thing, because we used to think of marketing this way. Now I'm trying to make a funnel, if you can see correctly. Now we're thinking about marketing this way, right? In a different kind of strategy. So what is account-based marketing, ABM? And what is it? How does it work? And what are the benefits? And does it apply for small businesses, right? These are some of the questions that I think you might have, right? Okay, let me show you. You see the arms, this is where it is, right? We do things completely different with account-based marketing. You want to identify your key buyers, right? Your key customers, your key clients. Who are they and what is their identity, right? You need to make sure you reach to their needs. Like, what is it important? What do they love about your product? What do they love about your services, right? A brush, right? What is it so unique? What is the experience that you're delivering to all your clients, your customers? What is that about, right? You need to create a personalized message. Speak directly to them, right? You need to nurture that relationship. You need to communicate with them, ask them questions. And yes, the word ask will come around multiple times. So on your pen and paper, you can write ask, and I'll explain later. But I want to review this chart because this has been a key part for a lot of marketing plans for small business owners, right? Because we're used to being loud to attract people. Then we nurture them and then we close them. Now it's the other way around. We could be fans to some amazing brands that we love and we've interacted in the past many different times, but they're speaking to us directly. Now they know that I like blue, that I'm a very loud person, and that I love pizza and I love coffee and I love wine, right? So now that they know those things, they will target their advertising, they will target their emails, they will target their calls to me, right? And how do they do that? Let me give you a simple idea. They're identifying my persona, and I'm using myself, right? And coming from, I will say, like a realtor, right? That was the first thing that came to my mind. Well, she can send me a postcard that said, love your pizza. There is a wonderful pizza place nearby where you're buying your office space or where you're buying your home, right? Let me show you, let me introduce you to that third person, that pizza shop owner that could possibly hire your business, right? It's creating that, is thinking bigger and creating a full circle of how you interact with business. Do you guys understand? Am I being clear here? Do you guys understand? See the chart? Give me some thumbs up. I want to make sure that you are getting this information, because to me, it's very important that you understand it. So give me some thumbs up. I want to see the chat. I want to make sure that you are there taking notes, getting all the information. Perfect. Perfect. I'm seeing the thumbs up. Again, this is a two-way. I'll give you all the value, but you need to tell me that you are there on the other side, because I'm all alone here and I want to know that you are getting this and you're able to apply it. All right. So now we're going to move on, right? Oh, so the next part, now that you have identified your client, right? You want to engage, you want to communicate, you want to send them an email. You have no idea the power of a quick phone call. And I know a phone call takes a lot of time, but just put yourself on a timer. Hey, how are you? You're showing them that you care. You're not just an email, you're just not a number, right? Once you create that engagement, once you create that interaction, then you land them, you close them, you ask for the sale, you expand, and then you ask for a referral. That's how you expand, right? Because they had an amazing experience with you and they love you so much that they know, how do I say this without losing you? I know that my realtor knows that I love pizza. And because of that, I feel special because she made me feel special, right? It's that full circle, right? And now she can ask me, hey, can I get a referral? Do you know anybody who's looking for a house, a business, a lot, right? Of course. I have a friend of a friend who's looking for a realtor that is able to accommodate with her needs. Oh, here's her phone number. Here's her email. Or you know what? We're going to meet up at that pizza place that you refer me to, just to do a quick introduction. So now from one person, right, taking the call to action, taking the action, I mean to say, taking the action. Now you create an impact by meeting that second person, introducing that third person. Now you're on the fourth person. Guess what? Your business now has expanded because everyone's experience with your first step of action has impacted everyone else. That's account based. That's how you personalize. That's how you expand onto your business, by delivering an amazing experience, identifying who your client is, engaging with them, interacting with them, close the sale, expand from there. Okay, we're moving on. Number 2, I gotta slow down. I'm going a little fast here. Oy, oy, oy. No, this way. Technology is great, but then this happened. Inbound marketing. Again, this is what's trending. This is how we're buying now. If we're not doing it the old-fashioned way, we're doing it this way. And I know sometimes there is a little bit of a learning curve, but you can jump onto that wave and ride it and take on to the next step, right? What are some of your questions, right? What is inbound marketing? How does it work? And what are the benefits for my small businesses? I'll answer those 3 questions for you, right? Think of this. This is this graphic answers all those 3 questions. In outbound marketing is what we used to do. It's the previous photo. Being loud and speaking to everyone without identifying who our ideal client is and how to convert them, right? It was just being loud and saying, buy, buy, buy. I have a sale. It's super cheap. Now it's not like that. Now we want to buy value. We want to interact with the business owners. We want to have an experience, right? Because if it's not amazing, we're not going to brag about it. We are in an age where, unfortunately, it's a little bit of a dichotomy. We are no longer buying the same way because it's cheap. We're not buying it. Unfortunately, we're not in an economy where we're able to say, you know what, it's just $5. No, it needs to have value. It needs to speak directly to us, to me, myself, and I, right? Or you, yourself, and you, right? That's how we're able to convert inbound marketing. Inbound marketing is attracting by speaking directly to that one client at a time. What do they like? What do they enjoy? How do they identify? How do they feel with your product, right? And this is how I want you to use it. I want you to use inbound marketing this holiday season by doing very simple steps. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? You need to create value, right? Is your product good? Okay. Outstanding, marvelous. Deliver that value. Make sure that you are speaking the language of your audience, right? Do they understand that your product doesn't have 100 ingredients? It has 5 ingredients that are all organic, all natural, that I speak to a perfect market, right? How are you promoting that content, right? Are you on social media? But then let me take a step back. Is your client in social media, right? Make sure you have pen and paper and take all notes. Are they on social media? Are they on your email? Do they need a text blast? Do they need to see it? Do you need to walk in? But whatever you do, you need to speak directly where they are at, right? Promote your content where your clients are. If they want to see you on a billboard, go ahead, jump on a billboard to promote yourself. But if your client is not looking at billboards and it's reading a magazine, they will flip through that magazine to look for you, to look for the ideal business, to create to understand that they have a relationship with you. And again, it's just like the thumbs up. It's a two-way relationship. They need to understand that you're delivering a product or a service that has value and that that it's worth their money. Remember, time is money. So it's worth their time, it's worth their money. But you need to, I'm sorry, you need to deliver that value. Capture the leads, nurture them. Once you have an email and a phone number, make sure you call them. It takes 7 no's to get to a yes. Let me show you. It's the same concept of it takes 3 right to make a left. Well, in marketing, it takes 7 no's, 7 interactions, 7 impressions, like real impressions to make that sale, at least. Because if you stop that too, there's other people that are doing 100 interactions, 100 impressions to make sure they're able to share their product. That's how so many of the big brands are doing it. They're not doing anything different. They're just doing it at a larger scale, right? If you're showing your face wash product 2 times the competitor on CVS, it's showing their products 50 times to that same client that they're speaking to, right? Someone who's looking for an organic product, blah, 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 right? That same identity, but the only difference is that they're showing it again and again and again. But don't hinder yourself because of size. You just need to speak directly to them, right? Capture the lead, nurture it, speak their language, you target to them, right? Now you convert your leads into customers. And not only that, ask for more people to refer you. I said it earlier, right? Convert those leads into customers with personalized sales outreach. Speak directly to them, right? You want to make sure that they see the value of your product. Something that, quick parentheses, when people ask me, should I give a discount? The first thing I say is, look at me, look right here, look right here. I said no. Why? Because if your client is looking for a discount, that means that they are not seeing the value in your product. I just dropped the mic. If your clients, the person that you're servicing or selling your product to, they're asking you for a discount, is that they don't understand the value that has taken you to create and to sell the product or service that you have. Because let me tell you, when people go to Louis Vuitton, they go to Gucci, they go to luxury stores, they don't ask. When people are buying commodities, they don't ask for discount because they understand the value of that. So with that same power, with that same passion that it took you to create your product, now build value, right? Share that value with each and every one of your clients and over deliver. That people say, wow, only $20, $19.99. You know what? I'll take 2 because I'll give one to my friend. As simple as that. But people need to see the value. All right, moving on to number 3. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I love it. Sales automation. Like, sorry. There we go. Number 3. Sales automation. I know this one for some people, it can be panicking, can be freaking. There's a little bit of a learning curve because you're letting a system, that's as simple as that. You're letting a system do what you need to do. Don't get scared. Let it happen. It's very simple. It's making your life a lot easier. And yes, there is a little bit of a learning curve, but once you plug, you will be able to play, right? Because a lot of sales automation, especially with with a lot of CRMs, you are able to just plug in the information and the software automatically does it for you. And yeah, it can feel like, oh, but I'm not looking at it as often. I can understand that. But once you are sending those emails, the system will automatically send them for you. They will give you a reminder, hey, your client's birthday is coming up. You need to have these automations in place so you're able to be more efficient. And I know I don't think I put it on the other slide, but this is the golden nugget. Sales automation equals business efficiency. If you have not looked at it from that perspective, look at it, understand it, and engage it, embrace it, because it will give you more free time to do what you are best at. I understand that not all business owners or entrepreneurs are the best salesperson for their brand, but this allows you to be a better salesperson. This allows you to think outside of the box because they are the ones sending that. Remember how I said about the seven impressions? Your sales automation system will take care of at least 3 or 4 of those 7 steps, right? So now you just got 3 steps to go: a call, a text message, and a like or a quick email, or just stopping by where they are at, right? That's what sales automation does. It helps you make the sales process easier and more efficient. Oh, I gave you all the nuggets. Let me move on here. So this is how your sales automation will boost your sales this holiday season. It will take care of the repetitive task. Yes, lead nurturing, email outbound, scheduling appointments is a big one. I've seen a lot of service providers, especially in the beauty industry, I have to give you the prompts, have embraced sales automation in an amazing way. And I think what they're doing can be applied into different industries. Your emails, your appointments, whatever the product or service is, that demonstration could be automated through an automated sales system, right? Best and most important overall, you need to track your sales. This will allow you to see, okay, I had 10 appointments, I converted 6 out of them. That is awesome. Let me now nurture the other 4, right? I'm not going to neglect them. Maybe there's something missing that I need to be able to provide more information. And most important of it all, last but not least, use the data and the insights to improve upon it. I always think of marketing, and yes, again, I'm doing it again. In all of my workshop, I tell everyone, think of marketing as a round circle spiral going up. You don't want it to go down, right? Because you're repeating the same thing over and over again, but you are building on it. You are improving. You are using your data. You are speaking directly to your audience, and you are making it better again and again and again and again. Do my people understand? Are you there? Give me that thumbs up. I want to make sure that you are understanding how to use sales automation. Do I have your attention? Are you still with me? Thumbs up. I need to see thumbs up, some thumbs up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want to see the interaction, people. Are you guys awake? Okay, moving on. Don't be scared. This is just really super easy. You just gotta do it. Yes, I love that. Yes, David. It's all about following up consistently. That is the key word, consistently. All right. We're on number 4. Number 4. Yeah, that's 8. Sorry. Conversational marketing. Again, it's exactly what I'm doing right now. You need to tell your clients that it's a two-way. Their time, their money, the product or service that you are giving them, the value, it's greater than, right? It's that interaction, that communication, that two-way. It's 2 ways. It's I tell you, you tell me. I know you are there. I'm excited to give you everything I have, but it's right here, right now. And that's why I have your attention. Right? And that's why you get engaged, because it's a conversation. You tell me, I tell you. right? How do I go about this, right? Number one, use chatbots. I know they sound crazy. I know some people don't like them. I love them because it helps me funnel. It helps me speak directly to my audience, right? It's that interaction, whether it's my agency the right fit for their needs, right? I have a chatbot that I sent out that it has the questions and like, if then, okay, you tell me this, okay, this is the next question. If they tell me no, this is the next question. That's how it goes. Answer your clients' questions, their questions, because I know from a different perspective, you can be, well, my client can be thinking that because it's olive oil, it automatically has vitamin E. But that's not the question that the client is asking. This is the question that I'm asking. The client is asking, would that oil improve my skin scar or will help me moisturize at night? Would they think that it's too oily? How many times? These are questions. You see the different roles. Think of them. Ask them what are the questions that they have about your product, because they're interacting from a different perspective, right? They have a different concept of how your product can be used, applied, interacted, purchased, right? All these things give you a great deal of information. You just need to interact, create that conversation. Hey, I give you, again, I don't like to give discounts, but in a case like this, I kind of do for surveys. Hey, I give you 10% off if you tell me what are the questions, what is the impression that my product got of you the first time that you used it, right? Things like that. Then we have qualifying leads and book appointment. Make this sell, right? Use your conversation to flow into qualifying your leads. I know the chatbot will do a great deal of it, but if you don't keep that interaction being human, I know we are through Zoom, everybody's either home, on their car, somewhere, right? You need to have that qualification, that interaction. So make sure you qualify your leads and convert. You want to convert. You don't want to wait for later. Well, she told me that to call back in a week because right now she was a little bit busy. Call back 5 minutes, an hour later and say, hey, I just want to recap. Can I give you a call now? Can I stop by your office now? Right? Ask for that sale, convert that, make that appointment. Whatever your service, whatever product or service you're selling, you need to make sure that you are qualifying and converting. Because if you are simply convert them and they are not your right client, they will resent and they will not brag about it and they will stay quiet. And the day that they're not in the mood, they woke up on the wrong side of the corner, they're gonna go, I did not like it. I thought it was so expensive. Why? Because they didn't qualify for your product. I don't believe one size fits all. I believe that you need to have an interaction with your client. I need to believe that you need to make that a point, that relationship. It's a two-way. Okay? Don't let it go by. Don't take their money. If they give you their money and run, yeah, it will happen, right? But then it will be that one person. Millennials, Gen Zs, we're buying completely different. We will go out of our way to brag about a product, but that same way, we will brag about it in a negative way because we feel scammed. We feel cheated. So make sure you're delivering, you're over extra duper mega over delivering and creating that conversational. You're having that two-way this holiday season and all across the year. Moving on. Ta-da-da-da. This I said at the beginning, on the first, on the second, on the third, on the fourth, and now on the fifth again, because I want to drill it into your head. Personalization, speak directly to them, right? You need to make sure that they are the right persona, right? Are they 6 feet? Are they 2 feet? Do they drive a truck? Do they drive a car? Or do they use a bicycle or a motorcycle, right? What are the things that can be tailored to identify your client, how your client is interacting with your product or service? And these are things that make a huge deal, right? This will help you increase your sales because you are doing personalized marketing to each and every one of your clients. And yes, I do not believe that right now I'm not in a position where my business, I'm still a small business. I have not, I'm looking forward for the day where I'm no longer considered a small business, but a small business is the definition of it. I strongly believe is under $5 million and 500 employees. So girl, if I'm doing 4 millions, I'm still a small business, but I'm doing big money. But again, I believe in personalized marketing, regardless of how much money you're making, because you're a small business, because you want your business to grow, because you did 100,000. Now you need to do 500,000, triple it, quadruple it, and speak directly to the client because we're still humans. I mean, I'm not talking to a robot on the other side. And for all I know, there could be that one person that has a robot, one of the plugins recording the webinar. But that's great if they're doing so because they know how to interact with the technology. But these are the things that you see how the speaker is directly targeted to each and everyone. Yes, you're speaking loud, you're speaking at a larger volume, but it's being targeted directly to that persona. Oh, this froze. Oh no. Oh, here we are. Use your personalization to create a bigger impact, not just the holiday season for 2024, right? Tailor your marketing and your sales message, right? If your client, it's and whether if they're Christian, they're celebrating Easter, send them an Easter email. If they're atheists, send them a non-Easter email, right? Because they're not going to feel connected, but you need to find where you're able to make the connection. Use the data to segment your audience, right? And create targeted engagement. You need to make sure that you're speaking directly to them, that they understand your message, that you're being clear to them, and that they know what they are buying, your product or service. Also offer personalized recommendations or discounts, however you want to approach it, right? What do I mean by this? If I'm going to have a small, well, I am in this situation. If I'm going to have a small birthday party, I'm not a big fan of balloons, but I'll have a few balloons and a few little things. I don't need an army of decorators to come revamp a hall. I just need something really small. So the large scale decorator, I am not their client, and they're not my ideal business to have an interaction with. Therefore, I need to speak directly to someone who targets small events, right? In the place of the discount, they could ask, you could ask your clients, hey, if I give you a discount, would you fill out this questionnaire? It will take you 3 minutes. Please make sure you submit your 3-minute survey for me, and we will send you the copy of the PowerPoint. Make sure you submit all thumbs up. 5 stars, I mean. But you need to speak directly to your audience. Ask, just like the survey that they will be sending you. Ask. You guys want more? You want more? I need to know that you're awake. You're on the other side, people. We're going to get to Q&A. Are you awake? Are you caffeinated? Are you listening? Are you taking notes? Are you there? Come on. I want to see the interaction. Give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Come on. I love seeing you guys take notes. I know you guys are taking notes. Brainwave powers. I love the interaction. I want to give you more. Are you guys ready? I'll give you more. Call to action, 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 call to action. Yes, call to action, call to action, call to action. What is call to action? I could ramp about marketing all day long and different shapes, colors, rainbows, and styles, different marketings, right? If you don't have call to action, if you don't tell me what to do, if I don't tell you what to do, you will not be pushing that thumbs up. So you see how I condition you? Give me a thumbs up. That is a call to action. Yes, that is a call to action because you are taking the action. You're doing it, right? What is call to action? Let me show you what is call to action. My friend, download our free ebook, right? It will take you a minute. Top 10 marketing mistake business make, right? Sign up, subscribe, book, try journals, visit us. Those are simple ones. Yes. Sign up for a free consultation, subscribe to my email. These are things that are simple as you think subscribing might be. If you have 5 emails by asking your audience to subscribe, it would make the difference between having 5 emails or having 20 emails. And when you have 20 emails of 20 ideal clients, and let's say they're not your ideal clients, you have 20 emails of your leads, of your prospective clients, that means that you're going to get into their inbox. That means that they're going to see you. That you remember the 7? Now you took that 7 and knock one down. Knock one down. Now you only have 6 to go, right? So you got to keep on going, right? Book that demo. Join me, right? Come visit our store. We have a special event just for you. I want you to come see. Give me your opinion on what color are the walls. People love to give their opinion. Ask your clients what is their opinion. They will give their opinion out of their elbows nonstop because they are passionate about your product, even if you don't think they are not. Because when we make that transaction, I give you my money. I love your product because I love my money. Therefore, I converted my money into your product, right? It's that engagement. You need to be fan and love your product, interact, make that transaction, right? Ask, right? Let's take it one step more. You want more? Give me more thumbs up. Give me more thumbs up. Give me more thumbs up. I want to see the thumbs up. Are you guys there? Are you guys there? Are we interacting? You want a little bit more? I'm going to get to Q&A. And on Q&A, I'll put you on the spot because I want to answer all your questions. So if you want me to answer your questions, give me the thumbs up. All right, we're there. Awesome. Awesome. I love their interaction. Last but not least, and I said it at least 100 times already on this webinar, ask for the sale. Ask for the sale. Ask for the sale. Ask for the sale. If you don't ask, give me your money, I will not give you my money. You need to ask your client for the sale. Why? Because you are in business to sell either a product or a service. And if you don't ask me for that exchange of money, it will not happen. Oh, I just dropped the mic. Yes. Wherever your client is, it's listening, it's looking at your product. They want to have that interaction. But if you don't tell them where to pay now, buy now, join me, they will not do it. Because had I not asked you, give me thumbs up, you would have not given it to me. You also have to give me 5 stars on my review. Just kidding. But you ask and it shall be given. I'm a faithful Christian and the Bible says you ask and it shall be given. And this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm asking for that sale. I'm asking for that conversion. I'm asking for that interaction. Make it happen. Go into that inbox, write that email, say, you know what? Would you like 2 products or would you like 3? Forget about one. You're in business to make money. We're not in an economy that we can no longer sit and wait for a client. We need to identify who they are, speak directly to them, create an interaction, communicate with them, speak their language, and ask them for the sale. How would you like to pay? I'm going to buy this pen, right? I go to the store. The question is, you want 1 pen, 2 pens? How would you like to pay? Cash, credit, gold, silver, diamonds, whatever it is. You need to ask for the sale, because if you don't ask for the sale, people will go into your shop. They will try on the clothes. My daughter's pants out there, actually they're white, so we're able to see it. They will try on the clothes. They will look in the mirror and they're going to say, you know what? I don't have an event yet for me to buy this, but when I do, I'll come back. Or you know what? I'm going to get a pedicure, but I'm not going to get my nails done because I don't have an event. I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm just going to be home, right? No. Say, you know what? Don't worry. You are beautiful. You deserve it. Let me show you the different shades it comes in. That way you're able to wear it for your next Zoom meeting. Boom. How would you like to pay? Cash or credit card? The pedicure, the manicure, I mean, right? You're gonna be home, great. While you're watching TV, you can look at your nails and do this, you know. Oh, wow, how pretty are they, right? Same concept. It's about you. It's about you asking the client for that conversion, regardless of if you're in January, March, April, October, right? You got to ask your clients for the sale to be able to make money. You are in business to make money. Thank you so much for your time. You have been a wonderful audience. I am thankful for your time, and I am grateful that I've delivered you this value. If you appreciate it, put it to good use. I have my social networks here and my email. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, put it on my inbox and I'll get right back to you. Just give me a little bit of time, but I'll get to you. All right, let's get to some Q&A, because I've been talking, I've been giving you all I got. Now I want your questions. Now I want to be able to tailor each and every point to you, to your business. So let's make that happen. Are you guys ready?
I really hope people are ready. I think everyone was so involved in your presentation that people just forgot to ask questions.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm telling you, I am very well caffeinated.
All right, people, let's get some questions for Marggiori. David, you were saying I have a question. Let's
Make sure
hear
you
it.
put it in the Q&A box.
Yes.
And please know that elaborate your questions, because what I usually do is that I tailor all of your questions around the presentation to be able to give you a clear answer. So make sure, let me open the Q&A. Oh, there's no questions in the queue. Come on. I must have been really bad at this, that I don't have any questions.
No, it either means two things, right?
I know,
Either
they
you
understood
explained everything,
everything.
yeah, you explained everything so well that no one has any questions, or that, yeah. But I don't think it's the other option. All right. So,
Let's go
all
for
right,
the
let's
All right,
let's
let's
give
go.
David some time to form his question, right? In the meantime, let me just remind everybody that this webinar is being recorded and it will be available to our website in the next, 2 to 3 business days. And if you are interested in receiving Marggiori's presentation, the slides, then just fill out our quick survey that we have linked in the chat below, and you can, just fill it out and you'll get the link. So just have your questions ready and let us know.
That's a great question, Caroline. What suggestions do you have to automate sales? Let me ask you, what business do you have so I can tailor to that industry? Because I mean, what are you selling? A product or a service? Give me a little bit more information. If you're going to submit your questions, please add your industry so I'm able to tailor the answer directly to you. But there are many platforms where you're able to make that transaction if you just want. Shopify, it's like the number one, and they have a bunch of plugins that I've seen use super easy to use when it comes to automating sales for the client to make a transaction right on your website. Go into Shopify and look for different plugins. Again, if you are selling jeans or tops or both, right? Or if you're selling, oh, you see, I manufacture specialty baking mixes. Oh, that's great. So now you're talking about a very unique product. You're talking directly to a very specific audience, right? Especially when it comes to mixing, baking mixes, pre-packed. So you are either directly speaking to someone who loves your product and that has used it in the past, or someone new that wants something simple that they are able to make at home or make to sell for their business. So I think the transaction, you need to definitely deliver value into your website. What are the uniques, selling proposition of your product, whether gluten-free, egg-free, allergies, uh, allergy-free facility, whatever the little things that you might be overseeing. These are things that make a big difference for your buyer, especially when you're automating a sale. Make sure that the description is clear. Make sure that the product has photos. You have no idea, you have clear information and no visual. That's why I give you a bunch of visuals. You need to be able to interact, consume the product a little bit different. Clear photos. Also make sure that it's easy for them to put a transaction and save. You don't want your website to leak any sort of credit card information and your client's credit card gets compromised. Make sure that you have that locked down. Again, try different plugins from Shopify to be able to make it easier. But think of it as a little bit of a robot that will help you with whoever was on your website visiting you. And hold on, let me take it back one step. Advertising, it's also a big one. I did not mention it in this presentation, but if you are in business, you need to advertise. If you are not in business, you don't advertise. I don't believe on, oh, I'm in business, but I don't advertise. No. Whether your business is doing great or it's doing horrible, you need to advertise passively, because if your client goes to your website to make a purchase and they leave that cart, your advertiser or the agency, the person that is doing your advertising, right, will target the ads to abandoned carts. That means that that person will get an impression again of you, and it will be a reminder that, oh wow, I forgot to check out the car ad, carline.com bakery, carlabakery.com. I need to go back and check out because I love her brownies. I love her red velvet cake, right? These are things that make a huge difference. Did I answer your question? I'm like over delivering, but I want to make sure that I'm speaking directly to you. Stacy Mark says, what if your business is a service? My business is estate planning. Oh, I love that. I love estate sales, by the way. Make sure that if you're estate planning, you have a clear call to action. You are speaking to the right audience that are looking into estate planning. I think I misunderstood. Is it like, are you like a lawyer or estate sales? A little confused, and I'm thinking it could be also
Yeah, if you can expand on your question,
expand and I'll go
Stacy.
back into it, Stacy.
Yeah, reply to that question that you asked or just
Okay,
put in the
yes.
chat,
So
lawyer.
she said
Okay.
she's a lawyer. Perfect. Okay, now I know that state that you're talking about. Security. You're selling based of fear of the future, right? Being unclear and not able to, you know, you are planting the seed of fear in them because obviously it's something that is not pleasurable. But if they're able to leave with a sense of ease that everything was taken care of, yes, that is the 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 balance that you need to have between selling fear and selling a vision for the future, a peacefulness for the future, right? So make sure that you speak within that balance. I understand that it's not something that, you know, you get excited for the holiday season or it makes a difference at the end of the year, but talk to the people that you have on your leads that have a high net worth, circle back with them, said, hey, did you enjoy the last trip? Imagine if your family would want to enjoy that with you, but they're unfortunately, because of the lack of planning, they're not able to do so, right? So it's a little bit of a fear factor balance there, but you need to be able to speak directly to them and create that interaction. I think more than anything overall for lawyers, in my experience, it's a matter of a caring issue to convert, because for the industry of lawyers, law, they seem that the perception that the audience has is that they are, you know, in another cloud. They are not able to understand each other. That client lawyer relationship needs to be really, really well tailored to them, right? That personalized, that they need to feel that you are taking care of them and it's just not a monetary transaction. Build value into your product and build a strong connection. All right, moving on. I
We
have
have. Mhm. No,
Van.
go ahead.
Oh no,
Yep.
go ahead. Sorry, I
No,
just
no, 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 no.
okay.
I was just going to read the question too, but please go ahead if you like.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
I have a new online store that I'm growing into an online wellness platform as well. My store is on Spotify and offers few products as of now. What is your best advice at acquiring new customers for a new business? Well, you have a circle, family, friends, right? You have social media. You need to be able to connect with everyone that's around your circle to help you spread the word, right? If you have a big budget or a low budget advertising situation, you can tailor things a little bit different. I strongly suggest, even if you're doing like $1 a day, $365 will not make, I mean, I don't know, but I suggest you invest that $365, $1 a day. You put it there for passive advertising. And believe it or not, in a month, you might not see any ROI. In 2 months, probably not. It could go two ways. You could go viral or you could completely flop, but you are not going to stop advertising because you are doing it passively, right? It's something that it's helping your business grow. You're creating more impressions, more people are interacting with your product and your brand. Do small, you said that you have a few products. Do a small event, right? Invite family, invite friends, connect with a gym, connect with a therapist, a physical therapist. Connect with someone near your industry, not as niche as in your industry, because then you become a competitor, but connect with someone that has more influence. And I am not saying connect with an influencer. No, don't do that. Connect with someone like a micro influencer, someone that has 3,000, 4,000 followers that you want to connect with, that you want to say, hey, I want you to go into my website and give me your opinion. Or, you know what, would you mind sharing my new product and I give you 15% off, right? It's creating that communication, creating that strong bridge between the two so you're able to communicate clear and you're able to spread your message and spread your business like a wildfire. Oh, you put the website there. Let me save it here so I can look at it later and give you a follow. We have Susie here. She says, do you have any tips for content creation in terms of planning, scheduling, tailoring for personalization, ABM? I do marketing at a small interior design facility planning management firm. Hold on, show all. A firm specialized in commercial corporate workspace. I sell gourmet chips. Oh, this is Monica. So I think that's another question. Okay, Susie, I have a very simple answer for you. And I am very proud to say it. But you need to go back into the SBDC website, and under NJ Thrives, I have an entire webinar on marketing automation. And I go step by step by step how to use AI. I don't remember the title, but it's something like how to use AI for marketing or AI in marketing tools. Look at it, and that should help you with content creation, scheduling, the tailoring and personalization. That does needs a little bit of work because you're speaking directly to an audience and everyone is different. So you need to create little segmented groups on how you want to go about speaking to your clients. But go back into that webinar. It's a little bit long. I go about it step by step by step by step by step. Put me on slow down so you're able to catch every step, but I do go over each and every step. And if any one of you have that little bit of a hurdle on content creation, go back and watch that webinar because I have a hack with Canva that you can create 100 posts with just a few clicks. I know it sounds crazy, but it's awesome. All right.
Sorry to interrupt, Marjorie, but I was going to, when we have a break after the Q&A, I was going to show our NJSBDC website and where to go and find these links and where we have our webinars that, you know, our webinar assistant has been sharing. So I'm definitely going to show that just in case anyone's confused.
Awesome. And please know that there are additional resources in there. Not only me, but my colleagues speak a great deal of information valuable to small business owners like yourself. So make sure you're able to go in there and rewatch it. I know sometimes we know things, but when we know things and don't practice them, they just go right over our heads. Make sure you practice and do each and everything. Go out of your way. I know it takes time and time is very valuable, but think of it that you are investing by you learning something new. You're investing time into your business. You're investing money into your business. So don't see these webinars, don't take them for granted. Make sure you go back and watch them. I can tell you that I have watched them myself. I believe Ryan Sylvester has an amazing webinar about how to start your business from zero. Oh, no. There's a webinar that's happening next week, correct, Uzma? So stay up to date with the NJSBDC. They have a great deal of resources. Okay, so back to Q&A.
Shameless plug-in, just a quick one.
Yes. I have Monica Suarez. She says, I sell gourmet chips imported from Spain. They are gluten-free, 100% vegan, but I sell to supermarkets, deli, etc. What can I do to boost sales? Well, you can post them on, create a website. I know that you're selling to, I think when you say deli, it means like small shops. Look at different things. Maybe cafes can use your chips. Or the other thing is increase volume, right? I know this is going to sound a little crazy. It's not my story, but it's one of my digital mentors, as I call her. She is like the holy grail, right? She's the CEO of Spandex. Oh my God, I can't remember her name and I love her. Oh my God. She used to go to Nordstrom's or
Blake, I
oh,
believe. I think
Blake.
her name is.
Blake. Yes.
Yeah.
She goes to go to Nordstrom's, Lord and Taylor, Saks Fifth Ave, and she will tell the ladies, look. And she was not being paid to do that. Nobody was paying her for her to show up at a store and to show the ladies that were in there how her product worked and what did it feel like. So you go or hire someone to give a demonstration, right? To provide a sample so people can interact with your product, that person can take a picture of that client interacting, consuming that product, take a quick picture, put it on social media, make it relatable, right? My daughter has a great deal of allergies. I want to know what is the name of your product because I might be your consumer, right? Because it's gluten-free and 100% vegan. Those are the type of products I want in my house for my daughter, right? I understand the big deal that allergies and that a lot of ingredients have, right? So you're speaking directly to me, but at the same time, I'm going to go to BJ's, I'm going to go to a supermarket, I'm going to go to food fair, I'm going to go to Aldi, and I want to interact with that product, right? And that's something that it's not being done. Maybe they don't allow it, but maybe a smaller supermarket would instead of a chain, right? I mean, like ShopRite, Aldi, things like that. But maybe a mom and shop deli, they would be pleased to have a brand representative sample a product because it makes a difference on their bottom line and it makes a difference on your bottom line, right? So you can grow together. Just ask the questions, reach out to those business owners so you're able to connect with them and make that interaction. Any more questions, people? Any more questions?
We have I'm just gonna so Sarah Blakely is her name actually, and she's the founder of Spanx, if
Nice,
anyone was
nice.
interested.
Sarah Blakely. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we got
She's
like part of her name.
amazing. Jesse something is her husband, and I've read pretty much all of his books. The guy's also
Yeah. We have one question, and I think that's the last question that we'll take from Susie. And
okay.
I'm not sure if you can see it on your screen.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
What data do you typically keep track of? And oh, wow, this is a great question. Oof. 10 out of 10, Susie. What data do you typically keep track of and how? We are working with our SEO and Google Analytics, MailChimp clicks, and social media analytics. I recently started I guess she meant to say ABM. I'm not too involved with the sales yet, but hopefully soon. Anything specific with that? Hold on, let me go back. Okay. What do I keep track of? I would say keep track of everything because it makes a big difference, right? In a case like you, there might be more than 7. I know that you're selling a very high ticket item. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. Keep track of it, circle again. I think that the rule, apply the Marggiori rule. Do it again and again and again and again and again, right? It needs to have that interaction. I know that you can say, well, I call them 2 times, I call them 3 times. Now you are on social media. Now they are they're doing different things. You're interacting with them very differently, right? But these are things that help you. Okay, if they open my email, because an email needs to be open, it needs to be clicked on, right? That means that you send an article that is interesting, right? You are in their head. One, that same person, you compare it to, mind you, this you have to look into it. You have to study your data. You have a person that is doing your social media and you see that they are liking the same post about the same article, right? Now we're talking about 3 times, and they went into your website to see it as well, to see your photo, to click through your website and study the product that you're selling. These are things that across the board, you're able to find a middle ground, and that's how you know that your lead, it's hot. She's like a hot pocket. She is hot and ready, or he is hot and ready to give you that money, right? Depending on how you study your leads will determine how hot your lead is. And if they're hot pocket hot, give me the money. Yes. So, any other questions?
So we don't have any more questions, and I think we'll take a break from our Q&A session there.
Awesome.
So let me just share my screen now.
Awesome. Awesome. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. I'm going to say it right away. I will not reply within minutes, but I will get back to you. And one more time before Uzma starts, or something else before Uzma takes on, I want to brag about myself. You guys ready? My business, myself, it's a proud testimony of the NJSBDC. My success has come from endless and endless hours of counseling and mentorship from the team of the HBDC. They have different centers. I have consulted from different centers, and I've taken the best out of it. And I am grateful to be in this position to deliver value to you. But please know that they are there to help you grow. Their main purpose is to help you thrive. So if you think that your business is not ready for SBDC, they will pair you up with a counselor, a mentor that will help you, that will meet you where you are at. It's not, different, right? If you need help with sales planning, they will help you with a master at sales and planning. So don't sell yourself short and request counseling. Right, that red button that is on the screen. Go, go, go,
There
go.
you go. I love that. We should have this clip of yours, Marggiori, on like our website, like right there. It's like
You got it. You
this is
got
a
it.
testimonial. All right. So you heard it from Marjorie, everyone. We help New Jersey small businesses owners start, grow, and thrive. So from ideation to, conception to completion, we help with it all. All right. So I just want to show everyone our website, njsbdc.com. This is very simple, just our name. You go there. The first thing that you see is request counseling, right? You put in your email, you select the counties. Remember the little tiny SBDC logos that I showed you on the map? You put your county wherever you're from. And then you just go, and there's a little application that you fill out for all your demographic informations. And then that's how we get your information, and we know who to pair you up with, like Marjorie mentioned. This is our website. Like, this is a great resource. So if you just have, 5 to 10 minutes to explore, I highly recommend that you go do that. We have blogs, we have resources, we have podcasts. And then when you go to request counseling, we have our stats. But something that Marjorie mentioned with like webinars, we have tons and tons of webinars. Like if you click on load
There
more,
I
it'll
am.
just keep going and going and going. And Marjorie has
Yes.
done AI. That's the one that you were
Yeah,
talking about,
that's the
using
one.
simple AI
Using
tools for
simple AI
marketing.
tools for marketing. Yep.
Exactly. If you're in the R&D space, we have something with Department of Energy. And if you want to know how to protect your business, cybersecurity, things like that. So just go there, explore and see what can help you and take from that. And then just to go back to my slideshow, we do have something upcoming that's Tuesday. This is something that we've started. So we have our Thursday webinars and we have our Tuesday webinar for this is a repeat session of how to start a business with Vanessa Schwartz, also one of our startup consultants. So this is session
This is
2.
awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So, like we mentioned, if you're already in business, then that's awesome. But if you are in that space where it's like, I don't know, I want to start something else, or I want to do this differently, or I want to have a new business, well, guess what? We can help you with that. So please feel free to attend our webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Marjorie, as always, thank you so much
It's been
for
my
being
pleasure.
so great.
Thank you everyone for your time. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure, Usna. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. And as always, we've helped 15,000 plus small businesses grow. No cost small business consulting, training and events just like this one starting at $0 and exclusive small business resources. So I hope that you all have a great day and a week. And yeah, thank you all for attending. Keep on supporting us, and we hope to see you in our next webinar. Bye bye.